Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let's get into this. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. It is going down. Monique Samuels has dropped some receipts. Let's get into it. She had to, file some paperwork recently on her ex-best friend Gigi. She had to file a cease and desist letter against Gigi because allegedly Gigi has been out here running around on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube talking about Monique, and Monique Samuels feeling a certain type of way, so she had to go file that paperwork because she is tired of these rumors. She can't take it no more. She can't take these rumors. It's just too much going on. So let's get into that situation. She also dropped some receipts on a situation where Ashley Darby, whether Michael Darby was caught downstairs in her house or not because the cameras wasn't working. So she addressed that situation. So let's get into it, baby.
Trying to show y'all, like, I literally have probably like 20 binders and I keep them coming. Like I have one, it's sitting over there. I have one for Mila Eve with all of the barcodes so I can access the barcodes quickly. I love binders. It just keeps me organized, and the tabs and stuff, so you don't confuse like who you talking about. So like with this binder,
I have an excerpt.
I have one for me. I have one for the former friend, the one that started all of the rumors. I had to send her a cease and desist, a month and a half ago. Yeah, she was getting real reckless, like just talking crazy. But in her mind, she's basically like, I'm just going to make up some crap. And then people are going to believe it because me and her used to be friends. That's what her mindset is. It's like she's taking small truths and turning them into huge lies. And it's like ridiculous. It's like, what's your point exactly? So screw her.
I just can't wrap my head around how someone could be like that. Like I don't know.
It's insane. Like people have, like they talk about, I had too much time on my hands making this binder. This binder only took me 10 minutes to make. I'm already organized. All I had to do was pop them in there. Exactly. I have a template that prints off the tabs because, like I said, I use binders all the time. So it wasn't that serious. But that former friend has way too much time on her hands. She needs more hobbies and more things to do. So anyway, the next one is called Post-it. And that is She Who Shall Not Be Named, because she liked to put up Post-its and put all her little "you're okay" stuff on it. So yeah, I named that one Post-it. Then we have Wendy, Robin, the last lady. We all know who that is. And Ashley and Karen, or Karen and Ashley. So people were confused because they were like, why do you have a tab for Karen and Ashley? And not every tab is shady. I have to also include receipts. Like for instance, with Karen, they tried to make it seem like we were setting them up, at her event. I have text message proof that shows that Karen and I were making sure that didn't go down. You know? So there we are at her event. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, it's like a bunch of text message exchanges between me and Karen that shows that we were making sure there would be no way I would run into anybody. And the only person that I could possibly run into would have been Ashley. Mm-hmm. And then Ashley, her folder, I'll show you. What's in her tab is that former friend reached out to everyone on the cast and on production with her nasty behind lies towards me, trying to make claims that when I had my miscarriage, how sick is this? She tried to say when I had my miscarriage, when I lost my baby, she tried to say that I went to the slaughterhouse, as she called it.
Oh my God.
This is the message that she sent to everybody. So when they kept saying, oh, these rumors are going around in Potomac, no, honey, because none of them live in Potomac except for Karen. It wasn't a rumor going around in Potomac. It was a rumor that she started in the circle, in the production circle. Disgusting. And she sent the same screenshot to all of them. And it says, when people have abortions and call it a miscarriage, yeah, you miscarried your legs, one in front of the other, all the way to the slaughterhouse. Who talks about someone's miscarriage?
What?
And this is a former friend. So what that tells me is that you were never my friend.
Nope, never.
Yep. So that was in Ashley's file.
I don't know how that person is a friend to anyone. That's just
crazy.
It's disgusting.
And then the last one that I have is my bill from when I had to get my cameras fixed because they were all broken. and the ladies kept trying to make claims, and it's going around on social media too, which is jacked up because that's actually blackmail. What they're suggesting is going on. I literally, my cameras weren't working. I mean, I live in a safe area. I wasn't thinking about upgrading my cameras because I'm like, whatever. I didn't even know they were broke. And they asked me for footage, and I'm like, first of all, I ain't got no cameras downstairs. Second of all, my cameras outside don't work. So I had to go get all of my cameras updated and get brand new cameras. And you see how much I spent, almost 10 grand, simply because Bravo, you know, airs the episode where everybody's saying, you know, her cameras ain't working. So I had to go get working cameras just to keep my family safe. So we had to spend some money, but that's basically showing that,
Wow, that is a crazy situation because a lot of people did believe that Monique was protecting, you know, Ashley and protecting her husband, because people still believe that Michael Darby was touching and, you know, filling around and doing this and doing that. And people believe that. But it seems like Monique is telling the truth, and she's dropping the receipts on a situation where she had to pay $10,000 because her cameras wasn't working, and she didn't even know her camera was not working. So do you guys believe that? Do you take that with a grain of salt, or you think she's telling the truth? Do you think she has a reason to lie about that situation? So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. I was like, Lord have mercy. But what Monique needs to do is drop the receipts on Wendy. Like, please drop the receipts on Wendy. Like, drop them receipts, because no one's gonna believe any of the rumors about Wendy unless you drop the receipts, Monique. If you don't drop the receipts, people ain't gonna believe it, because there are plenty stories out here about Wendy and her family, and you know, it doesn't look so good. So nobody really can say, oh, it is exactly factual and true, but people know it might be true if you do drop the same type of receipts too, because people know that maybe that you have a private investigator, or you just have people that know something. But if you guys want to see the full video, go to Monique's Samuel's YouTube channel. It's called Not for Lazy Moms, and check it out. Peace.